will come and set all in order for us now to carry, for us now to wear. This kata, this crown of thorn, the crown of thorn that we all have to wear, it starts with what? Changing the way we think. Getting alignment with the true aim. What we gotta aim at. What we gotta aim at and who we gotta aim at. What we gotta aim at.
The word.
That's what we gotta aim at. Look how simple it is. We gotta aim at the word. The word is our spirituality. You see, we live in a culture where we when we say spirituality, what we thinking about? We thinking about when I sit down and go and what? These different spirits talking to me, and that's how all these religions started. Islam started like that. Muhammad, he saw what? A bright light or an angel of light, right? An angel of light spoke to him. Taz Russell, right? He had a bright light and an angel of light talked to him. The Mormon, what's his name? Huh? Yeah, but Joseph Smith. An angel of light and all talked to him. Right? And he tell him, write a new book because all of those prophets, they were wrong. So he got the what? He got the last revelation. He got the right guidance, right? Buddha, right? He gets on in what? Enlightenment. Ooh. What is the commonality with all these men? They all see in a what?
A light.
A light. What the scripture says? How he will come? He will come in flesh. Why nobody don't want the basa? Why no one want the basa? Why no one want the flesh? Why no one want that which is physical? Who came and lived? That John that Thomas in John, I think it's in John 20:28, he said what? Lord and God of minds. Paul, who was a Jewish scholar, what he did? He was killing people, and what he was telling them? How can you even say that this man is what?
God.
This man is your he wav he. Because you could not ascribe anything to your he wav he or eye eshe eye. In the Greek, they translated what? Eye eshe eye. Ego, emi. Which is, the Greek carry the right strength of the word within the context and the grammar. But the Jehovah Witnesses and them they do really, really havoc to even the syntax of that in itself to prove that he is a God. making a different gods in the Godhead, but at the same time trying to say, well, Jesus Christ is a lesser God. Mm-hmm. Now, if you don't understand the Hebrew, then you wouldn't really be able to see what is actually going on with this pain that we are going to experience. This pain is necessary for us all because our body go through changes and we experience pain. But because it's within the stages of our evolution, and that's within kind, and in the true sense of the word, not macro evolution, but we're talking about micro evolution, kind within its kind and within transitional stages. Pain is necessary. Pain is necessary. And as C.S. Lewis said, it's God's megaphone to get our attention. Now, what I want you all to remember is that when we talk about pain, and we say Because we always attribute pain to what? Either. We never attribute pain to good. We always attribute pain to what? To bad. Always. Never good. Never. Never, never good. Never. Never good. We always attribute it to what? But look at something. Kiev, which is the pain that Yeshua experienced, and his heel will be bruised. Katahu, he said, before the foundation of the world, this was going on. In what? In time. Because remember, this only happening, he's speaking, but now we're experiencing time. But this, when we use and speak again, I remember I said when we say use and speak from God perspective, we're using kind of God talk, which is man talk for us, but for us, anthropomorphical term in order for us to understand what he's communicating to us. Kiev, because we are free will agent, we will always choose our self. That is why Adam had to what? He had to what? He had to eat. He had no other choice because that's who he is. That's who he is. Yet still, Eve is an independent person. But nothing happened when she ate. And look at the first set of pain that they felt. What's the first set of pain?
Separation.
Yes, it's separation, but what?
Self-realization.
Not self-realization. They were fully they were fully aware of themselves.
Well,
What's the first pain that they realized?
yeah, no clothes. Well, that's what I meant by self-realization. They realized that everything was around them.
No, but self-realization doesn't say you're naked.
They're naked.
Self-realization, when I use that word in this culture, self-realization is more an internal look. Adam was what? All? Knowing. He had what? All knowledge of everything that he needed to know. You feel Adam didn't know himself? To say self-realization is to put God now in another paradox, is to say, well, he didn't give Adam all the information. That makes God the contributor to what?
The fall.
It don't happen that way. Please. What I want us to remember and understand that Adam and Eve is only when Adam choose with himself, then we had the what? The fall. Nothing happened when Eve ate. Who knows? Who knows? Adam could have remedied his wife. He could have. But it stands to reason that once you expose yourself and you are now influenced by that animal in you, that ish, not even the divine, the very salim, that is you have been formed with, is able to influence you. Because it's more than influence. You can influence somebody, but as somebody people who are influenced, the influence can change. Christ didn't come to influence anybody. He came to as a many that will receive him. Receive him is a what? An act of your will. Your will, not God, not Satan, not no one, no friend, no brother, no sister could ever influence your will. This is why he said, no, I come to bring a sword between father, son, mother, child. He came to bring a sword. Most people, if you don't understand the will, they don't understand the sword. The sword is what? The sword is the word. The sword is the word. The sword is the word. It cut both sides. It cut you and it cut in others. Pain starts with you and I. Pain starts with you, viewers. Pain starts with us. We must first die. You want to live? You got to die. You got to kill the way you think. You got to bring all your thought under subjection to the will of the word. We have the word. We can kill ourselves, but we choose not to. We can endure this pain to the end, but we don't want to what? Look at ourselves. The most painful act is self-realization, and the most painful act is how I said it, a lack or denial, a lack of self-completeness. The lack of completeness. When you're incomplete, and how you're incomplete? You're incomplete when you don't have what? Life. And you can never have life apart from who? Christ. Haye. We don't understand that. Haye. We don't understand that. A he and a yod. You don't understand that. Because haye, the head, it's a wall. Had is brothers, and brothers who set up the wall. Christ is our big brother. He set up that wall. Had. He set up that wall. And that wall is to do what? It's to bring every single, the yod is the hand or the will that you now experience in your mind into what? Reality. So you either want to stay